not fully awake yet.
How was yesterday's dig?
It was good. I'm almost done. Went over the reading, so that was good.
Good luck with a good excavator like yourself, who was able to disassemble a pile of rocks and put it back.
Should I start digging?
My only concern is,
So this was my pit,
am I gonna have?
and
Have I dug far
so I have an
enough to
idea
the
of what's
point where
going
I
on here.
Yeah.
But can you explain to me what you've been up to? Because I missed yesterday and it seems like you took over my part.
So because he thinks there might be a wall, we think there might be a wall going from here to here. We need to extend one side of the unit to sort of include or to scope out more of the wall to see if there really was a wall there. And so we decided to do this half, and I dug down to level 2 and left this in between so dirt doesn't fall into your hole.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Maybe it's a boulder.
It was
I am recording, but I'm going to be recording a lot.
So now I just sifted out the dirt of level 2, and I'm planning on taking out the wall, which is 2 layers.
Okay.
Do you think the rock itself, if it is a wall, would have been...
Wait, so you said you're digging down to the wall? Or what we think might be the wall?
Yeah, or what we think might be the corner, because the wall is probably going like this.
Does that
And
suggest
then the corner, it's not over there, so the corner either goes like this or like that.
Right.
So, decided to have them dig on this side.
Did you find anything in the
No.
screening? No.
Like a 1-inch pipe stem fragment.
Oh,
But
right. Dime a dozen.
Yeah, I didn't even have to use it.
Okay, great.
Families who aren't with the band as a whole. So I don't know if that helps answer the question. But I like to think of the possibility they're here at the same time.
Yeah.
As something we don't usually think of, so I gravitate to make sure that I include that as an idea.
Leo's not sure what
Yeah, let's see. Well, that's a good question. Let me see. I'll get on this side, and I can kind of get down here to get a feel for it myself. So, let's see. You've got this. You might want to take this string out for the time being, because anyway, just undo it there or here. Then you can maybe put your dustpan here to catch anything that might accidentally fall, and you could pull it in. So kind of cutting and pulling. The other option is going this way, but that's apt to fling stuff in. So you're basically dragging stuff in until you get a little mound across here, and then you can sweep it into dustpan. Is that okay? Does that work for your handedness? You're right-handed?
I can sit over there.
Yeah. You are right-handed then?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. That's fine. So that's probably easiest. And then come over here to do that corner.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Should I just take this down?
Yeah, or I can get this off. This one I
that
like
one's
to-
probably attached to that.
Yeah.
I can take this one out.
Okay. Yeah, take that out and flip it over. Take this one out too. Try to keep the hole where it is. And then you can just, this can just come over. Good. Yeah. Now you're set.
I got really good. Where does the wife go? The wife is stuck back home with their daughters. They had a big fight before he left, and he is absolutely traumatized. He's just the father's having a really sad couple of years.
I'm sorry, that's crazy. Yeah, but it was in the corner for the entire time, and then suddenly it just started like flipping out and just like bouncing it through the entire hole.
The father, he's just having a bad couple of years, and first he has to go stay with his behind.
So how long is he supposed to be living there?
It's been 2 years. He started in 1912.
And World War I started.
Another pipe stem.
Yes, I'd say so. That's Rockingham, like it's called, after a style made in England.
What is a provenience?
It is to measure the south and east length from the wall, or the distance from this corner right here. So I would measure about 5 inches south and put S5 and or west 2 to know exactly where it is. And then below surface. And then I will put it in its own special bag.
Take this down the same as you did the cover on the other side.
Yeah.
So put it in 4 on this side, 2 on the other.
Yeah. If that's what you want.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
I'm probably bottom half.
Cool.
So Christina, sorry. I don't know why I mumbled your name. This pit is relevant in relation to yours, because we're looking for a wall here.
Yeah.
Can you help me see what's going on in your pit?
Sure. Like, you want me to talk about it, or?
Yeah, just a moment though.
So, I don't know if you can see the rocks in here. They're large angular rocks that may have come from the same rock and could have separated through freeze thaw. So that's what we're trying to find out. And if it didn't, that means that it also could be a wall, because we found the similar rocks in that unit as well. And they're just larger than usual. Also, we found crystals above the rocks, which could signify a spiritual element to it, where it was used in boundaries and to guide spirits. And a lot of quartzite as well. So it's kind of unusual.
So can you tell me about these rocks specifically?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, why are we interested in these rocks? And
Okay.
not those rocks or this rock?
Okay. So we're actually interested more in these angular rocks that are on the north side because of their size and how they're angular and how they kind of slope into each other, which is like a character of building rocks maybe for a foundation. And I'm digging on the south side to see if there's any similar rocks, which you can kind of see. I found 3 angular rocks that are similar in size. So we're gonna hopefully see what's underneath them to see if maybe there are more rocks, which would indicate a wall. But like this round rock over here, it's small and rounded, so that's probably not part of the structure, if it is a structure. And I'm at 28 inches right now on both sides, so I'm gonna try to see if maybe I could lift these up and see what's beneath them next.
Exciting.
Yes, very exciting. On the south side at 14. Yeah.
What'd you find?
I don't quite know what it is yet. It's a part of some big pottery. It looks like it's redware or red earthenware.
Oh.
But I will have to ask. It's curved, so maybe like the side of a bowl, which has slight ridges on one side.
It seems rather thick.
Yeah, so it could have been part of like a larger vessel, perhaps a serving bowl.
So yeah, I wanted to show you.
both taking notes between this.
Yeah, I think you're right. Say it again?
You have 4 church quakes.
Yes. Did you want me to categorize the one church quake I found today as artifact or museum?
So you have 2 in stratum 5 and 2 in stratum 4.
This is not very dignified.
It's not?
No, because I'm so deep. Gotta stick my ass in the air.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Each morning.
Yeah.
We're gonna get all the way down.
Oh, really? Okay.
So,
I'm gonna get started.
possible.
So, can I take out the wall every one level?
You think that'll be better for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe I found a clamshell.
Looks like it. That's a good one.
I don't need to. Do I need to prevene it?
It's pretty much intact, right? In your stratum.
Well, it seems like it used to be a lot bigger.
Yeah. Okay. I would say no. It's okay. Deeper down we like.
It's angular, but it's small. It's coming out. Do I need to keep it?
Probably not. Have you been keeping other rocks, Christina?
No, because every time I dig out a big rock, I always ask you, and you usually say no. Might be good to keep that one.
I'll wash it off. Yeah. At this point, if you're finding all these church quakes, then flat slabs like this could be artifacts.
Okay.
A nutting stone right here.
Mhm.
Have.
Mhm.
We need to see if that pit was made intentionally for use. Big rounded ones, angular ones. If they're rounded, really rounded, we should look to see if there's any signs of battering.
Another pipe stem.
Okay.
I need to see a bit on that.
This was the other one I took out.
So that's more like a hammerstone, but awfully large for one. Sort of rounding, or sort of an angle here, but that doesn't give me the impression that it's a tool. thought so.
So as I'm making this movie, it's becoming apparent that most of archaeology is a silent activity beside the sound of the trowel and I suppose the birds.
Yeah.
Most of the action is mental, and I'm wondering what questions you might be asking yourself as you're digging.
Okay, so should I just think out loud?
No, just tell me what you've been thinking before.
Well, usually I think about whether it's even, whether the surface is, because right now I'm trying to get it down to 6 inches all the way across. So I just try and dig at the shallowest spot until that becomes the deepest spot. And I'm sort of trying to measure it with my eyes, just so I don't get too deep in any one spot. But it's also kind of difficult to dig because there's so many rocks in the way. And I'm afraid that if I take out some rocks, like this one, it might be deeper than 6 inches here in this spot. So I'm sort of going to dig around it until I can see if it's actually deeper than 6 inches. And I'm also leaving about 3 inches between this unit and my unit until I get down to the end of this level, then I'll take it out, just so that the dirt I'm digging right now doesn't fall into the bigger unit.
Right. And it seems that with all this gravel you're entering, or you have entered, stratum 2.
Yeah, I have. Which is just like stratum 1, except with a lot more gravel. Usually I would be keeping all of the gravel to weigh, just so I can just see how much gravel there is. But the professor thought that the sample of the unit 76 would be enough gravel. It would be a good representative sample, so I don't have to keep all of my gravel. It's going to be pretty slow. I can tell you when I get down to level 4 if you want.
Okay.
Or if I find anything interesting.
Hey Leo. And I'm back.
Oh, hi.
Hey Leo.
We might wait, yeah.
I'm wondering what questions you might be asking yourself as you're digging your pit.
Why did I sign up for this? No, but I don't know. Well, I just found this nice chert flake. Looks to have pieces taken out of it, meaning it's an artifact. which is nice. So we're gonna have to dig another level into stratum 5. Which is gonna be difficult because of the clay, but probably worth it.
Great.
That was the first level. Now I'm going to go sift this before I can take out the second part of the wall.
Harry, I have a very interesting shot for you if you're interested.
I am.
For your camera. It looks really cool. The clay peeking down from underneath. Dark. We're about to do another one.
feel like I'm gonna give this forever.
Thanks. I don't have near as much.
How far down are you?
No, I'm not very far down at all.
But you're...
It doesn't.
Oh, nice.
It's so disappointing. I was finding so much from the unit I was working with.
Any...
Just not interested. Yeah, it is really nice. Sticky now. Massaging it.
Started this summer in India, working backwards. This just finished that one. First
This is most likely a bone, but I don't think it's identifiable, so I'm not going to argument it.
a little more translucent. So we're getting.
Or what?
I'm a little skeptical about it.
Yeah.
In this situation. So, yeah, it's good. So we're down now to 30.
Yeah.
I believe this is a piece of white earthenware with perhaps a pearl glaze, but it's in pretty bad shape and it's not a rim, so I'm not going to perfumance it, which is brown silt with a lot of gravel. So I think I will sift, but I've found so far.
about the blue triangle?
No. Does it have anything in it? Or like anything important?
I don't think so, but...
And then they go over?
Yeah.
Is there another tarp that goes on top of that?
We have the boards.
So Harry, how are things going? What are you getting?
Oh, what am I getting? A handful of shots about troweling and talking over what's going on in general.
Good.
Nothing.
And you got her taking out the balk.
The balk?
The wall.
Oh yes, the wall. I have a handful of those shots.
Did you get some of Christina and those folks?
Yeah, I had Christina talking about the relationship between these two kids.
Great. And down there?
I went over there for a minute, but then something else was pulling me.
So maybe in the next hour, you might do something with Katie because she's now getting down to where she's exposed. She's taken out all the stuff that crumbled in over the winter, and you can see where she left off. And it looks like it could be a wall.
Right.
And Juliet has the part of it there. So there's an opportunity there.
You may want to come here.
They're taking this out.
So you said, did I miss anything?
Nope, nothing exciting. There's my little pile of hand pots. Isn't anything great. I'm almost done with level 3.
What causes like this coloration?
So there was a crack in there already. the blue tray over there, is that you and Leah?
Yeah, that's Leah.
Okay. Both of those are?
Yep.
Okay.
So I think I'm finished with
Good. Let's just step up and take a photograph on it.
Great.
More.
Okay, so you can slide it on here. Oh, you're not saving grails. I keep forgetting. Are you sure you don't want to save them?
Sort through them or to weigh?
Or to weigh even. For the methodological question of how comparable it is. This is 3?
Yeah, the first level.
The first level of... Well, that's okay. Let's start saving now.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. I think that was best to reconsider.
So why are you now saving the gravel?
Because I want to see if my little 1 by 2 foot unit has about the same amount of gravel as the 2 by 2. Just so we know if digging, increasing the size of unit 76 by 50% really changes what you find in it. Find a ton of gravel, a lot more than you found in 70s. That extending your unit makes a huge difference in representing the whole 10 square feet. Could have been like the cap to something. It needed to be screwed.
Will you be able to explain to me what's going on in your pit? Maybe not the whole thing, but what you're dealing with right now.
I'm just trying to bring order to chaos. You know, this used to be 71 here, and then they thought this was part of a wall. So we dug all the way to the bottom of that. and then we decided to expand it to see how far the wall went. And then time passed, about a year, and it collapsed part of the ways and was neglected, and roots moved in. And so now I'm just trying to recover it back to the way it was last July. And it's just a giant mess. This is tough. But it would be nice if we could show that there was a foundation here, definitely, and that maybe it's connected to what Juliet's doing, but I have no idea. Right now, it's just going to be a miracle to get this all cleaned up again. It's going to take...
And Juliet, where are you in your pit?
Well, we think that maybe this part here is part of a structure from over there, and that stratum 4 for me was really small, an average of 3 inches, and also we're not sure because there's a lot of gravel at the, and it's increasing at the bottom, and it did also for Katie in this hole, and possibly in this hole. We still need to look at the notes. Yeah.
Thanks.
That? Oh. We think that this might be inside of a structure, since there tends to be a lot of bones and shells on the upper layer. There was a feature in level 9 and 10, and this bone was on the other side. I actually didn't find this person before me found this, and there was a long 9-inch bone right here, and a pipe bowl right here, and then a long curved pipe stem right there.
Cool. Marianne.
I'm not very good at that area. Too spontaneous.
Where are you with your pit right now?
I am digging on the southeast corner under the pipe to 17.5 inches. I've been finding pottery, brick, coal, and animal bones.
Cool. Thank you.
That's it.
Let's out a little bit more.
Oh.
So now you got, did you find those rags?
Oh, right. Yeah, we'll go look for those.
For those? A level and a half dug today. So yeah, I think you can probably do more. Maybe I'll give you an assistant to help screen. Yeah, I'm not sure who that would be, but maybe somebody.
Or if I put like dust cones all down there and just scraped it right.
Yeah. Yeah, otherwise it's pretty good. You find anything?
The one Rockingham pottery.
That's
There's
nice.
one that looks like a little metal knob. Tiny, very small.
No? Is it rusted or?
It was, no, it seems kind of new. It was just in the sifting.
Okay. Okay. All right then. Yeah, let's cover over.
Not to sound like a total baby, but I think we've got a beehive that's really close to the I've seen a whole bunch of bees the past 2 days. Yeah.
empty out the blue tray here?
No. Does it have anything in it? Or like anything important?
I don't think so, but
Do you need things?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, so you can show the whole floor. You want to get the other unit open and get some notes on it? Have them already? You want to get this one open so we can take a look at it?
okay, should I look through this stuff?
We can wait.
Which one?
Yeah, on the one you were looking at.
Okay.
That's pretty good. Great. So that was at 11:30, 16. That's 16.5.